Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Yankees will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. In now is Adam Eaton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 4. Nobody out, runner on first. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Washington, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Yankees, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of the rare occasions where you play on the road, but you actually get to the drive to the stadium like it's a home game. I always felt like this was super odd to play in these types of games, but you know your fans are coming out, your family's coming out, so this should be an interesting watch.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Yeah. 2-2.
2-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Now in the box, Neil Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron.
Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now is Anthony Rendon, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone off the center field windows. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Howie Kendrick, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Washington. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Gone into Monument Park. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 299 in his career. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Now here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Goodwin is there, one away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shot towards first. To his right, Zimmerman, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Villarreal over to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. In now for Washington, Eddie Villarreal, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The windup and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. popped him up. Andujar is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Greg Bird.
First pitch coming, here it is. Up around the face.
right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Goodwin, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Left fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Gardner at third with 2 away. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2 out with a man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Villarreal finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Nats 1. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that one just missed outside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. In now is the Yankees DH, Jacoby Ellsbury. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. He's set. Now the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
First baseman number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Here now the 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Gregorius, the runner at third. Ellsbury at second with 2 gone. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike. 2-1 home now to Gardner. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A shot down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Michael Taylor. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Way outside. 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box now, Eddie Villarreal. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He grounds it sharply to third. Andujar's got it. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-3 Washington. Here's Neil Walker. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. And did Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Scherzer into the windup. 0-2 on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He's 0-2 in the ballgame so far.
Really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8, Brian Goodwin.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Rendon is off of first with 2 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
This year against right-handed pitching, Kendrick hits a little over the 270 mark. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This pitch is popped up. Bird is there for it, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Didi Gregorius is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Didi Gregorius. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jacoby
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ellsbury, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So striding in, Miguel Andujar. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike now. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Scherzer will check it first, and the runner will get back standing. struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. Score holds at 4-3. Back here in the Bronx, Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Taylor. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Villarreal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one runs up high, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly by Walker. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's gonna go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. fly ball right down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Nationals 6 and the Yankees 3. Greg Bird will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And that misses ball 4. It's the leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Lifted the other way to left center after it is eaten. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. High pop-up. Turner takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Anthony Rendon is on deck. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Hard hit ball to second. Walker has it. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward the gap in left center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here's Howie Kendrick
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Ryan Madson will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Ryan Madson.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Career numbers with Madson. He's 0 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch. Late that time for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Trevor Gott is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. He went down on strikes last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ellsbury hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. And with two out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So two runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. Nationals on top, 6-5. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Adam Warren enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Michael Taylor will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the fifth that's really energized his ball club. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outside.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Eddie Villarreal. And that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
This is the type of production they were expecting for this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Adam Eaton will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Sean Doolittle enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kendrick moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Eaton. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Doolittle's ready. First pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Giancarlo Stanton is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Striding in now for the Nats, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Stanton. He threw first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch, and the runner's coming home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here's Howie Kendrick, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Defoe isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Liner towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even. In the bottom of inning number 10, the Nationals lead it 8-6. Wilmer Defoe is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down.
Now playing third base, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. His career line with Doolittle, he's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
The 0-2 home. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Popped high in the air. Murphy is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kendrick is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Sean Kelly takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Miguel Andujar will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and 1 strike. Sanchez at second. Andujar at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Kelly stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field after it is eaten. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Nationals slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Sean Doolittle gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Sean Doolittle. His record is now 2-2. Give the save to Sean Doolittle. Loss goes to Aroldis Chapman, just his second loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.